What's up, YouTube? Here goes another update to my journey reselling action figures and random stuff on eBay. So let me just get straight into this video because I just wasted a bunch of my time thinking my thing was recording, it wasn't. So I'm a little bit salty and irritated. So let's just work through this. Well, I listed 29 items yesterday on eBay. It took a long time, and this is a long day because I actually went to a garage sale and picked up a bunch of stuff, and I spent about $92, which I should have only spent like $75 on this stuff because I'm really not making much money. And that's my fault for thinking I could make money off of certain items. So I just got to be more aware when I'm trying to pick up stuff and people are not really just giving reasonable numbers. I just have to just not buy it, you know what I'm saying, and not be a nice guy because this is a business that I'm fucking running. So let's just get straight into the stuff that I did sell. And two of the items is while I was listing these things, and one item was from the day before yesterday. And the one that I sold the day before yesterday is actually something that I listed about a year ago, and I put it on here for really cheap just because it's just taking up a lot of space on my wall and I want to get rid of it. And it's a really cool figure, you know, it's the Iron Man Hasbro. I thought this was a Marvel Legend. It can be a Marvel Legend, I don't know, but it's some stupid figure that I don't want in my collection. If I was a little kid, I would have loved to open this up and play with them. The color is very vibrant and just a really cool figure to beat other toys up with. You know, this is a cool action figure to have out the box and not in the box. And I'm a collector of stuff in the box because I'm just an old fart. And maybe I will get tired of a toy and I want to resell it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking an L on this one. I'm probably losing like $2 or $3 or maybe just a buck. But yeah, I hope somebody really appreciates this figure because it's going to get sent out today to Texas. So let's get into this other thing that I sold yesterday. And guess what it is? It's a Super Mario by Jake Specific. And these stuff sells like crack cocaine. And this is actually only, I have one more left, and it's the Raccoon Mario. So out of like 8 of these, I sold them, most of them for $6, but I took $5 on a few of them. So I probably maybe broke even with these, or if I spent $1.99 on them, I made like $2 off each one. So these are really cool. I love having fun with these. I loved when I picked these up. I just love to collect little stuff like this. And now I'm enjoying to resell them because I am running out of space. Not only running out of space, I just want to actually resell toys and just do something with my time besides sit on my butt and watch fucking film all day. And so let me just get straight into this last thing I sold, and it's for my spooky peeps out there. It's a really cool Nightmare Before Christmas um journal. It comes with a gel pen, it comes with a sticker, and it comes with some tape. And it's all designed really cool. And it's by Fashion Angel. I picked this up for like $2 or $3 from Ross years ago. And it just been collecting dust. And I will never use it because I am a bit dyslexic and I hate writing and I hate spelling. So I'm not going to be using no pen. And I noticed this is what the ladies like because all the women are picking up these cool items that I have that have something to do with books or journaling, and that's really cool because I want that kind of audience also coming to my platform so they could pick up stuff for cheap. I listed this for $10. I probably could have made more money off this, but that's okay. I made like $7 or $8. And so this video is not only going to be about the stuff that's sold on eBay, it's going to be the rest of the stuff I picked up at the garage sale that I actually didn't really get a good number on. I feel like a lot of the stuff, like I probably did win, but it's a couple things that's missing, and I paid a little more top dollar for that. Like I paid $10 for one game, and that game was actually not there. And I just got to be more sure to check everything, make sure everything's there, and you know, just be more on my P's and Q's when I'm going out hunting because there's a couple things that slipped into my box that I have no use for. And you're going to see the things on these last items that I listed. So let's get straight into this Sopranos. And the guy, he was reasonable. He gave me half off on everything. But I thought like the Soprano stuff will make more money. This is the second season. I listed the first season already, but I don't really see these going for money unless they're brand new. And these are almost new. A lot of this stuff is almost new. I looked through everything. I've been cleaning them, and that's one thing about reselling this kind of stuff. You gotta check everything. And that's what I didn't know about DVDs or anything, because I never listed DVDs, and doing it yesterday, it took a lot of time. And so that's time consuming, and that's just a negative for the money that I'm making, because everything is about time. Our life is on time. And if I'm not going to be making a good buck off something, then fuck the time. It's just not worth it. So I'm not going to be picking up DVDs, I don't think, after this. If they do sell well, it's just a quick little buck. But I'm hoping some of this stuff does sell, because I do want to make my money back at least. And maybe just start picking up different little knickknacks and stuff like that. But we'll see how these DVDs go, and if it brings attraction or just anything to my eBay account. And so this other thing that I had my eye on was this Pink Panther. This is really cool. And see, this crazy, because a lot of the stuff that I picked up is something that I would want for my collection. And so I gotta be aware, like, this, I'm not stacking for myself. I'm trying to get this stuff for other people. So it's not just what I like, it's what other people like. But yeah, I seen this and I thought this was cool. And so I'm gonna list this probably like for $4 to $8. It's ridiculous how cheap the stuff. I thought I could maybe list it for like 10, 12 and make like $4 off each, but it's looking like I'm maybe only gonna be making like $2 profit off each of these things, if that. Some of this stuff I'm gonna be eating a cost. Like this stuff, I spent $4 each on these, and people have it listed for like $4 or $5. So I'm like, dude, I can't really work with that. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna list it for like 6, 7, and I'm hoping that I can make at least my money back on some of this stuff, so where I can make a profit on other things. Like all this Lord of the Rings stuff is cool. I love all this kind of things. Really cool. I grabbed the South Park right here. And this is one that slipped in that I don't know what the hell this is. But I'm still gonna list it for like 3, $4. I'll make $1 off of it. I don't care. Here goes some Superman. I thought this would be cool to list. This Naked Gun 3-movie series. I thought this would be really cool to list. You know what I mean? This is something that slipped in. A brand new Night of a Museum. This is one of my favorite movies, so I thought this would be cool to list. I seen this Mafia, really cool. Exposed La Costa Nostra, fucking in a tin. It's in a tin and all that, and it's a pretty cool little DVD set. Comes like this, and probably gonna get $4 or $5, for this fucking tin set, if that. And then I got the complete set of The Wire. I think this is the first series. He had more of this stuff and all that. It was so much DVD stuff to work through, where I was just trying to pick up the buckets, and he was just trying to work through everyone. But this is what I was trying to do. How much for the whole thing? Just give me a number. Let me take these 3 things, and then I'll go through everything myself. But no, this dude wanted to go through stuff and number everything, and that's not gonna work for me. So I don't know if I will be going back to that garage sale to pick up more items. I did see a bunch of stuff there, but if he's not willing to wheel and deal, then he's just gonna get stuck with all that clutter, because I'm trying to get rid of all this shit. I'm not trying to get stuck with it. So my whole point is to list it for cheap, at least to make some profit. If this dude really wanted to sell it, then he would have gave me a good number, and he could have got rid of a lot of stuff. But people just want in it for the long haul, I guess. I'm not in it for the long haul. I'm in it just to make a little profit. And that's it. That's all I want to do, is make a few bucks, and that's it. A couple dollars off of each item. Those couple dollars will equal, well, if I make $2 off this, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $10 profit off a little 5 DVDs. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of see it. You know what I mean? But it's a hustle, and I'm hoping people would just see the stuff and will pick it up. But you never know, and if this stuff gets stuck on there, so be it. I'm just hoping I don't have to drop my numbers to where I take a L. But I will be doing another update on the stuff that I did list. So the next video I will do will probably be before I put it in the back, because I got to store the stuff after it's all listed. So I have it in little whatever you call them, crates, or fucking forgot what they're called. But tote boxes, or you know what I'm saying. I have one with a lid and one without a lid, and that actually came from when I picked these up, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I spent a lot of time last night listening to stuff, and pretty disappointed with the games, the prices and all that. I think only one game I'm gonna be making almost $20 on, and that was a PS4 game. But all the 360 games, Xbox, all the older games, PS3s, I got PS2 games. They're just all, it's mostly sports and stuff like that too. So it just didn't hit. I just thought I'd be making more money, and I hope the games and stuff do sell. So let's see how DVDs and games will sell on eBay. And I will continue showing y'all what sells and what doesn't sell. So if you ever want to just make an eBay account, you'll kind of be aware of what things are moving or whatnot. And I'm just loving this journey that I'm on, and it's just really time consuming, and I feel like I don't really have time to do shit. But at the same time, doing shit is doing shit, so it might as well just keep you busy and just keep pushing through. Fuck it, why not? But be sure to go like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I wasted a bunch of time on a video earlier, so I'm just gonna keep it short, and y'all keep it spooky. And I'll see y'all in the next one.